Yo, what is up guys, it's your boy KPR bringing you guys another video, and today it's going to be on the finals. This game released on the 7th I believe, and they didn't really change much, they just added a few maps, I actually don't know how many. I've seen 2 new ones so far, and there was a few lighting changes on some other ones. I'm pretty sure those are just like how COD or Overwatch might switch up the lighting due to the theme of the event they're doing at that moment or something like that. It's basically like that. Some of them are a bit at night, foggy, and some other stuff. They look cool at times, but it's just so dumb that they only added like 2 new maps that I've seen so far, and I've played it for quite a while now. Also, they've added 2 new items, but they're both for a light class, which is kind of dumb because I expected some other weapons for the medium or heavy class because the light class has the most weapons available to them. They have almost the combined amount that the medium and heavy class have, which is just ridiculous at that point. You know, it's like DPS in Overwatch. There are too many for that category, you know? They have added a gadget for them, which is called the vanishing grenade. You can use it with your teammates so it can cloak all of them, which sounds really good on paper, but the thing is, once you start to do an objective, anything towards the objective or damage once, literally 1 HP from the gas or something like that, it's going to take you out of it. And it only lasts probably about like, I would say 5 seconds or so. It's just a very situational gadget, and I don't think it should have been added, or they should just buff it at this point, just make it that you won't be taken out of it at all. Whatever you do, you can damage with it, but it will be 5 seconds no matter what. After those 5 seconds, you're uncloaked. And let's say the cooldown's 30 seconds. 30 to a minute, that's pretty damn useful. No matter what, it's going to be pretty useful at that point. But they don't do that. Instead, you're damaged once, you're out of it. You try to do the objective or bank it, you're out of it. But the good thing I saw is that if you're already banking it, like let's say a teammate's stealing the money or whatever, they're going to be cloaked. But if they have the money and they still have to put it inside the vault, then they're not going to be cloaked anymore. Like, it'll say you hit them, but it won't cloak them at all. It's so stupid. The next thing they added was the throwing knives, which I'm using in the gameplay right now, and it's just so garbage. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, the damage, it's pretty good if you use the alternate fire, but the thing is, it takes quite a while to actually shoot that. It'll take about 1 to 2 seconds, I'm pretty sure it's like 2 seconds, in order to actually do that damage, because it actually does quite a bit of damage if you get headshots on it. And then at those instances, it's pretty useful. But the thing is, it takes quite a while to shoot, and in case you guys don't know, the submachine gun, the M11, got buffed. Don't know why, but it was not this good in the beta. It is way better now. The fire rate is just insane on that weapon. It can just melt heavies like nothing. So what's the point of using the other weapons, you know? There is literally no reason for you to need to buy any of the other weapons. The MP5 is mid, I would say, or like A tier, not mid, my fault. The other ones, the semi-automatic, like their battle rifle version, I forgot which one that was supposed to be. I'm pretty sure it was like the M14 or something like that. It's not that great. Pistol is good still, but it's not going to beat the SMG anytime soon. I'm sure that SMG will be hit with some nerfs soon. At least I'm hoping it does. And the throwing knives need to definitely be hit with some buffs, because the regular shooting speed's pretty slow, the projectile speed's slow, and the distance that you can cover with the throwing knives is pretty damn low. The most you'll get is definitely 15 meters, but after that, they basically just arc down. It's just so stupid how fast they fall to the ground. The the alternate fire is also pretty low. I'm pretty sure it almost, I wouldn't say doubles it. It's like adds 5 to 10 more meters, but that isn't useful, especially when some people like to camp very far away with the sniper or with the FCAR. It's very annoying, and you're gonna get outclassed if you use the throwing knives at most instances. They're really satisfying to use though. Once you get like double, triples, it's really satisfying. Like I'll show you guys right now. Like, I was just so excited after I got this double kill, just because it looks so good. It looks so clean, you know? Now, not gonna lie, I look kind of mid right there, but it was still satisfying in game. Once you hit those doubles, or like, I don't know, just hitting clean hits with the throwing knives is so satisfying. But too bad they're really mid. You throw out, I would say, I believe it's 3 knives or so in total that you throw out per like, I guess queued up attack or whatever. That's primary fire. That's how many you throw. You throw out 2 with the alternate fire. If you get a headshot, it'll almost insta kill. It does like 120 if you hit it at the head. I don't know if it's for both. I'm pretty sure it is, because body shots are 60, headshots are doubled in most instances in this game for these type of weapons at least. And my review on this gun right here, the throwing knives, it just needs a bunch of buffs. Me having to hit them so many times so slowly behind the back or in front of them, it's just really annoying, and I'm gonna get murked most of the time. Like, it could be called a skill issue, but it's not even a skill issue at this point if I have to hit 4 to 5 times in the body and then 3 to 4 times to the head. It just doesn't make any sense. Most of the time you'll just get melted right away, especially because people are using the M11 shotgun for the heavy class. Forgot what it's called, but it's basically I forgot what it's actually called in BO2. But it's that 4-burst shotgun, so you're gonna get murked almost instantly. Then the medium class has the F-car, the model 1800s. You're just gonna get melted so fast. Those can almost one-shot you if you're a light class. And if you're a light class, you need fast weapons that do a decent amount of damage. Or the sniper, it does a lot of damage but has slow fire rate. You're able to insta-kill, however, so you won't need that fire rate at all since you can insta-kill. However, the throwing knives, they're not that good. They're just not that good. They definitely need a buff. Like, let's say even showing like where it's going to land or the path that it's going to take, your throwing knives, is a huge buff in itself, just because you're going to be able to tell where you're going to headshot them. I did not know that I actually had to change my dot settings in order to show it. It's so stupid how it has almost nothing. Like, you can't see it at all unless you change it in your settings, which is so dumb. You should really change that as well. In case I confuse you guys, I meant the dot in itself in the crosshair. That's what doesn't show in the settings at all. You actually have to make sure you outline it in your settings, which is just insanely stupid, especially because melees only use the dot and throwing knives only use the dot. You kind of want to know where you're gonna hit and stuff, because that's really important in a multiplayer game where it's really competitive and stuff. So I don't know what they were thinking, you know. Next thing about the throwing knives that they should buff is the fire rate, because it's just so slow. It's insanely slow. You can do a bunch of damage and you're still gonna get outgunned even if you get like a bunch of headshots. It's just insanely stupid. I thought it was gonna be really fast, like Genji's alternate fire or something along those lines. So I thought it was just gonna be that quick and it was gonna be something really cool and to look forward to, but it wasn't. It was just really disappointing. I hope they really buff the fire rate. If they buff the fire rate or show the path it's going to go, I'm pretty sure that would just make it 100 times better, and I would not complain about that weapon, because not only would it take even, I wouldn't say it take even more skill, but you just have to have skill in order to use that. And right now, it is that you have to have some skill, but you're basically just shafting yourself trying to use this weapon to its full potential. You will have to go on matches on end, maybe throwing because you're using this weapon. You could have used some other one and dominated the match. So I wouldn't suggest using this weapon until it's buffed. The weapon is definitely a D tier. Not even lying, it's definitely D tier to the average person at least. The vanishing grenade, it's pretty bad as well. I wouldn't suggest using that either until they make the time longer, or just buff it in a way that it does not take you out of it if you're damaged or something along those lines. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you guys agree or disagree with me, let me know. If you guys like the video, leave a like. and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. With that being said, have a good day and stay safe. Later.